The title, Blues, a Classroom Without Walls. I'm Fernando Jones. I'm Fernando Jones, Blues Ensemble Director here at Columbia College since 2005 in the Music Center. This course is important for our student musicians because blues is the root of American music and is central to the understanding of other forms of music in our music program. This was the first course of its kind at an accredited college or university, according to my department chair. Later, I found out that my course was used as an entry-level ensemble for less experienced players. What makes a wealthy art student from Brazil who idolizes Eric Clapton, named Dan Peets, rearrange his academic life to search for Clapton's direct source and come to Columbia College, Chicago? The blues. The multi-generational interaction between the master and pupil is important because it connects the classroom to the community, a virtual school without walls. And it connects them to the living past while giving a historical and cultural foundation for career readiness. Coco Taylor, the late queen of the blues, visited my classroom regularly to help advise the young ladies and supplement my teachings. Here she is with two of my second semester students, Milton J. Hughes and Jason Ferguson. A visit to my spring 2008 class turned into an impromptu concert featuring Miss Coco Taylor sitting in with the blues ensemble. A classic example of improvisational readiness. Lonnie Brooks also came to perform and demonstrate live Chicago blues for my students. Learning the blues is as visual as it is sonic, a real professional sharing experience. For my inaugural Chicago Blues Scene Pastor Preservation course, Buddy Guy came out to give an intimate talk on how he became, quote unquote, the him, unquote, we know now. He brought my syllabus to life. Here is PhD candidate from Nottingham, England, Amanda Huskins, researching blues pedagogy for her dissertation in my blues ensemble class, circa 2008. In the long run, more validation on the blues' global classroom impact. My two dear blues diva friends, Jackie Scott from Virginia and Nellie Tiger Travis from Mississippi, are with one of my Blues Kid Foundation scholarship recipients and former students, Morgan Hare. In 2009, I created the J-Term Delta Blues course. Here is the Mississippi Trail marker signifying the birth of the blues in Greenville, Mississippi. This course was created to foster relationships between the Mississippi Delta and my Chicago classroom. I took 27 student musicians from my class to the Mississippi Delta for 5 days filled with bonding exercises, performances, and concert observations. On our visit to Memphis, we performed for and mentored student musicians at the Stax Music Academy. Some of the 27 student musicians were filmmakers also who documented much of the trip. Now moving on over to Memphis also is Drew Smithers, who now lives and performs in Nashville, Tennessee. He's seen here recording with some of his classmates at Sun Studio in Memphis, of course, where Elvis got his little start. Over his shoulder, the $1 Million Quartet. I create band leaders who had never before been in a band prior to my class. This is Paige Fernandez, another mentee who ended up getting her own signature bass from Fender Musical Instruments while my student. During this trip in the Mississippi Delta, Mr. B.B. King invited them back to perform in Indianola, Mississippi at his annual homecoming the following summer. What good is it to teach in the arts if you can't prep and train your students to have a chance at a career in their respective field? Nate Graham, on the next slide, entered my classroom, a 6'6", 16-year-old guitar-playing beast whose parents are Columbia College Chicago graduates. One day, I was watching Empire, the TV show on Fox, 2 years ago, and guess who was playing guitar in the band? My student, Nate Graham. A fundraiser in Winnetka circa 2014 featured a future Columbia College Chicago student, Joy Noble, and one of my current students, Chris. They were making a way for the future blues kids to come to Columbia College for our summer blues camp. Eli Tabor, also a former student, is now one of my right-hand men and someone I call son. Together, we've established blues camps in Tokyo, London, Miami, Southern California, Nashville, and so on, as well as the most important one here in the summer at Columbia College. The connection between blues camp on campus here and my class is that students have graduated from the camp and have come to Columbia College to study music.